Well, hello. My name is Jamie, and I'm a walk with. I was raised in a normal, white bread American home in Northern California. Very conservative parents, but they were registered Democrat. They voted for JFK, and we were in a very political family. But as I went through high school and participated in my government classes and civics classes, I learned a lot about politics and a lot about both parties. And Governor Reagan was our governor at the time, and my youth choir sang for him for a governor's prayer breakfast. And I think that kind of sealed it for me. I really liked the man. I liked his policies, and then I definitely voted for him for president. And so I've been a conservative my whole life. My husband was a Democrat, however, and we had some pretty good discussions. We weren't a political family, so it was just normal. Democrats were normal. His family, his mom was beaten up by his dad, and pretty bad, so she finally left him with 6 kids and came to California. From there, they had to depend on the welfare system and food stamps and lunch programs, and they did, and they got off, and they were all productive, employed people to this day. So that's what it's for. There were many times in our marriage when I would make comments about helping people or feeling bad for certain groups of people, and he would accuse me of being a liberal. It was never mean-spirited. It was always just lighthearted. But then, as time went on, he passed in 2011. So I kind of took a step back from politics, and Obama was president, and I never cared for him, so I just kind of took a back seat and didn't get involved with anything. Then I started, kind of putting my toe back in again, and after Trump was elected and all the hate that was going on, I had to get to the bottom of why there was so much hate and vitriol, and calling it every name in the book, and every mainstream media outlet would call him the same thing: misogynist, xenophobe, racist, homophobic, just on and on and on. The same thing over and over. And I'm like, what? I don't understand hating anybody like that. Anybody. So I started just looking around on Twitter and Periscope and different conservative sites to get some answers. And I found the WalkAway movement. Although I've never, been a liberal, I have always I've been socially liberal, but more fiscally conservative. So I needed to get involved with this. I saw people that were waking up to all the hate and walking away from the Democratic Party. I would never try to force somebody or argue with anybody. I think that what finally put me over the edge was last fall. I was with my grown kids. We had gone to Topgolf that day, and then we stopped by some of their friends' house to visit. So we were just visiting with them. They bought a new house, and we were playing with their kids. They have 2 small children, and I don't know what was said that brought up the election. And I said, well, I voted for President Trump. And the man of the house started unloading on me. I have never in my life ever been talked to that way by another human being. I just set down my drink and walked out the front door and just started bawling my eyes out. My kids followed me. We drove home. On the way home, he called, and he did apologize through my kids to me for what he had said. And, I accepted his apology, but obviously I'm not really welcome at their house ever again. and that's sad. So that's why this movement is so important, because people are being brainwashed by the mainstream media. Apparently, I had no idea how liberal he was when we went over there, and I didn't mean to start anything. I was just being honest on who I voted for. But they said he watches CNN religiously all day long, and it's like the mainstream media just, I don't know how they can get such a hold of people. But anyway, I'm at a rally in Sacramento, California for GOP. Travis Allen and Brandon Straka is here speaking. So that's why I made the trek from Folsom to Sacramento to come hear him speak. So this is my walk away, walk with. I will walk with any of you. And as I gain more courage, I will spread more. I'm a small business owner, so it's kind of tough sometimes to share my beliefs, but I don't hide them. You know, if I'm asked, I will be honest with people. But you know, after being yelled at by somebody the way I was, it really kind of took the wind out of my sails. So anyway, I will get back to the rally. Just heard Brandon speak, and it was amazing. I am fully invested in this movement. So thanks for listening to me, and have a great day.